Movie notes on Maid in Manhattan, 2002 film, 20 September 2024 viewing. I'm filming this 2 days later on Sunday, 22 September 2024. I went on a movie marathon that started with finishing Brooklyn, then went The Favorite, Maid in Manhattan, The Terminal. I'm missing one. Okay. Anyway, something like that. Three. I thought there were 4 movies. Okay. Point being, so I'm gonna go through my notes. It's a 2002 film, so it's a little over 20 years of age. And I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And my description is it's a fiction film about a love story between a maid working in an upscale hotel and a wealthy man she meets who is a patron of the hotel she works in. And the man is a politician. And she works at the hotel, and she does some breaking and entering and wears somebody else's clothes and uses a fictitious name, and the guy falls in love with her, but then there's the journey of like, but does he love her? And what if she's poor and has a different name, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, and it's set in a part of New York City called Manhattan. That's why it's Made in Manhattan. You didn't know that. Manhattan's a part of New York City. Not that I know that. I have not ever been to Manhattan. I have not ever been to New York City. Proudly. Okay. So I was watching it and was like, so what would be like a made it moment in my life? Alright. So if she gets the guy, you know, kind of thing, it's a made it moment. Right? She's, yeah. Does she have to be a maid forever? Does she want to be a maid forever? Does she want to work up the hierarchy in the maid system? So how about me coming up with a made it moment for like, so the academia path I've been kind of trying to outline and flesh out. So if I did go back to academia, what would my made it moment be? So like made it can sometimes be thought of as like that, you know, they put out that hit song, a singer might, or they're in that big role where both their perceptions of themselves, whoever the person is, and social perceptions kind of align. So it kind of has to be a big deal moment in that sense of like, a song could mean a lot for a person, but if it's not like a big hit, then maybe it's not a made it moment, right? It's kind of like a mutual acceptance that somebody did something, whether the person that people like it or not. It might be a way of phrasing it. At least for externally, internally the person. Well, it could be mixed, right? So I was like, what is my made moment? I was like, that prize with my Cristiano as my date, where I wear a double green dress with a pale green underlayer overlain with dark green lace. And a lot of prizes have black tie or higher in terms of formality. So there's a floor-length gown with this color's double green. I have that physique, so that factors into the made it moment. And he has that blood pressure. If we don't get it right the first time, we keep going until we do. And when we do, that is our made it moment. So like if I were to go into graduate school and some work I did, and it's either my advisor and I winning the Rumford Prize, or just me, or whatever, or something, and we went, and then let's say we go, and be it my physique is a little off, or his blood pressure is a little off, my Cristiano, we go, but he's my date, and we have the dress, and then we're like, okay, well, we tried it, is this our made it moment? And then we find out, like, I win the Copley medal, or something like that, and we go, or that, and so then we go there, and maybe the blood pressure is just right, and we're like, okay, it's this one, but it's both moments, really, because it's like the structure holds for it's like the however many times we need to do it, but then also like the punctuated we got it right moment. So it could be like a multi moment, but if it's just the one, like if it's just the one, then it's just the one. There we go. I thought that fit with this movie. Like how does a person kind of know they've made it, especially if they go up in social standing a lot, right? Is instead of just getting lost by the change, is there a way to like be like, pause. This is something I told myself is a made it moment if I reach here. Can I remember that? So there we go. So my movie notes on Maid in Manhattan, 2002 film, 20 September 2024 viewing.